In January 1966, the Nigerian army led by Major Kaduna Nzeogwu killed 11 Nigerian politicians, 2 soldiers, and kidnapped 3 others. They attacked the cities of Lagos, Ibadan, and Kaduna, as well as blockaded the Niger and Benue rivers. Major Chukwuma Nzeogwu's colleague and army officer, General Johnson Aguiyi Aronsi, used this opportunity to capture power over the government, which ended Nigeria's democracy. This event had a strong influence on the future of Nigeria and caused the Nigerian Biafran Civil War.
The Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody.
Ahmadu Bello was assassinated by Major Chukwuma Kaduna Nzeogwu. He was still serving as Premier of Northern Nigeria at the time. Chukwuma Kaduna Nzeogwu was a Nigerian military officer and revolutionary who played a leading role in the first military coup d'etat of January 15, 1966, which overthrew the First Nigerian Republic. Ahmadu Bello was brutally murdered at his home during the 1966 coup d'etat, one in a series of events characterizing Nigeria's political instability. Nzeogwu shot the Sardauna and his senior wife, who was trying to protect him. He then blew a whistle, which was the agreed signal for all soldiers to converge at the rallying point at the front gate for the final onslaught on their symbol of national decay. Ahmadu Bello was a conservative Nigerian statesman who masterminded Northern Nigeria through the independence of Nigeria in 1960 and served as its first and only premier from 1954 until his assassination in 1966. By dawn, the political landscape of Nigeria had changed. In Kaduna, some of the mutineers had hunted down many of their top commanders. They marched into the residence of Brigadier Samuel Ademulegun, the commander of the 1st Brigade, Kaduna, and shot him along with his wife. In Lagos, mutineers moved to the Ikoyi residence of Brigadier Zakaria Maimalari. He escaped over the fence and hid by the bushes. He was not sure of what was happening. Then he looked across from his hiding place and saw the car of his staff officers. He stepped out and approached the car, believing his officer could help him escape. He did not know that the officer was one of the mutineers. Maimalari was shot dead. In retrospect now, we know that the leaders of the First Republic were mostly misguided patriots who became overwhelmed by the turn of events. They were great men and very few women who loved their country, did their best, and came to ruins. The dead were buried hurriedly, and since then our country marched on with dedicated sense of ingratitude and occasional remembrance.